Hello everybody, it's LE Diecast and we are set up in our new digs here. I have actually been away from filming for about, oh boy, I think it's been about 2 months since I've actually made new videos. We've been uploading some videos that I made earlier that don't really have a time issue associated with them. But this is the first time in our new place and, well, it probably looks about the same to you. It's the same light box, same lights. But I am now set up in a place closer to my work, so I've got 2 places now to live. I have safe houses now, as we call them. So my work has a lot of travel associated with it, and so I can move from my regular house to this house, and well, I can just move back and forth and make things easier, so I can just be wherever I'm closest to wherever I'm going the next day. Anyways, has nothing to do with what we do here. So, also we've got a new format that I'm going to give a try to, and we'll see how it works. This just is easier for how I'm set up right now. This is going to be my 5 favorite things, or we'll call it my fave 5 fave 5s, and just stuff that's been going on. By the way, really no new stuff has shown up. I told you it's been 2 months since I stopped filming, and I think when I last filmed I told you it had been about 2 months since I found anything new, and that's been about what it is. As far as new stuff goes, I guess Mattel just doesn't make new Hot Wheels anymore, or they don't care if I get any new Hot Wheels. There has been nothing new out here for going on 4 months now. And, well, we're in Southern California. It's a pretty popular area, and there's just been nothing new. So, oh well. No new cases to show you, but we got plenty of old stuff, and you know what, I like the old stuff better. I take that back, we have a few new things here, but just stuff I found. So these are some things I found that I thought were pretty cool. We'll get into it. They're kind of all over the board. You're going to see there's some custom stuff in here, there's some new pieces, whatever. We'll just get into it. So first off, oh, I should mention also, I'm not going to have the dual camera set up for a little bit. I only brought one camera with me, so give me a few episodes here to get totally set up. So I did get the Woozy, W-Woozy. This one is the last Hot Wheels Classic I needed from Series 2. So if you watched my Hot Wheels Classic episode that went up, oh, probably now about 2-3 months ago, this was the last one I needed for Series 2. So now I have all of Series 1, I think, and all of Series 2, but this was the last one. Nothing real special about it. It was just the last one that I needed. So we've got that. Next up, I wanted to mention this. I got 2 emails. I don't have who they were from. That would just be a wonderful host if I gave a shout out to somebody, but keep sending me the emails about where I get the rubber tires I use for my customs. I don't really do anything different than you'd expect. I get these Real Rider cars, such as this one. I'm going to go ahead and open this. I don't need it in here. I don't usually pay full price for them. I get these at shows, and so I just get the models that no one else wants. And I got these for, I think I got this for $1.50. I picked up like 10 of them. But it's got these cool wheels. Now, the reason people don't want them is that, well, they got green dots on them, you can see there. But you can just, you know, if you're industrious, I'm going to do this off, well, I'll do it on camera. You just take them off, and you can just flip them around. Pop them back on, and now, you know, no dots. Obviously, not hard to figure out, but they do sell those for less, and you can just take them yourself. But I actually have a hard time finding these big wheels, so whenever I can find them for less than $2, I just pick them up. So these cars are all probably going to bite the dust for their wheels. Not really my favorite model one way or the other. But that is one of the ways I get the wheels. And again, I've mentioned this before, but if you get them at the car shows, if you're lucky enough to have a car show in your area, people really don't want to take this stuff back out to their car. So if you just wait till the end of the show and then you ask around and you make people a deal for a bulk lot of what they have, you'll be amazed at what you can get them cheap. I mean, they're not going to sell this particular model for anything. It's probably worth about $2, really. It's about the most people will pay for it. They know that. They don't want to take it back to the car. So, put that one there. Another thing we've got. I wanted to... did I have another one of these? I just got distracted. I guess not. I want to show you this. I know most of you that have gotten the new cases have already figured this out. This is something new, believe it or not. Not the casting. Old Dragon Blaster here has been around for quite a while. These are two of his more colorful iterations that we've seen. But, and I know some of you know what I'm talking about, this one here is a treasure hunt. This was from C Case. You can see it right there. That's a C Case treasure hunt from 2000. Are we 17? We're 2017, I think. 2017. We look at the back. It's got the weird 2015 date on it, but it is from 2017. That's your treasure hunt. In fact, there's the treasure hunt symbol right there on his head. And look at those little scale patterns right there, right? Well, in, what was this? This is G Case. In G Case, they released this one. And it's got those same scale patterns on the back, but no treasure hunt symbol. This is the first time that I know of that they've done this, where they've released color variations, essentially color variations, but one is a treasure hunt and the other isn't. Usually they only release the one version of the treasure hunt. They always release lots of color variations of other cars, but usually there's only one version of the treasure hunt. I think that's just weird. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not that big of a fan of the new treasure hunts anyways, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But I tried explaining it to my son, and he had no idea what I was trying to tell him. He's used to the treasure hunts being one-offs. I think that's weird. Here's another one. Now, I don't have the treasure hunt for this. I thought I brought it. I need to bring this stuff up from home, so I brought a bag here and didn't have the usual one. But that was the treasure hunt for D Case, was it, I think? And this came out in G Case also. And that is not a treasure hunt. There was a black version that was a treasure hunt. That one is not. I don't know what's going on with that there. By the way, here's another treasure hunt, just to show you. Where's the treasure hunt symbol on this? It's here somewhere. Wait a second. There it is. Little red circle flame logo right there on the cheek of the dragon. That is, there's the other one. So if you see this in a different color this year, that is odd. Now, it is common for them to release, say, a treasure hunt one year, not put out any other color variations of that same model, and then release the same model the next year. And if you hit the end of the year, it might seem like they're putting out different variations, but that's not really what's going on. So I don't know. I thought that was strange. I'm not sure what Mattel's doing sometimes with this stuff. Now I'm going to get a lot of emails and people tell me the treasure hunts suck anyways. That's not my point. My point is they're changing the rules, man. Can't change the rules. Okay, let me move some of this stuff out of the way here. I don't have my workbench here in front of me. Usually everything on that side and everything on that side is all storage. I don't have that here. I'm set up on a table, so a little bit different space to move around in. Next, I wanted to show you this 100% Hot Wheels. This was, we picked up at the last show for the customizers. And if you're new to customizing, open this up. There we go. These 100% Hot Wheels, they're screwed in the bottom, so not going to fall off. These 100% Hot Wheels are pretty easy to find. They're really pretty neat looking models, a lot of them. They've got some odd castings like this one that you just don't see very often. 100% Hot Wheels usually come in these plastic cases, which are great for storing your customs in. You've seen me store those in them. But what I wanted to mention is if you are going to get into these 100% Hot Wheels, they can be a little pricey. They tend to go from anywhere from $2 to $10 each, depending on the model. Maybe a little bit more. Well, maybe a lot more for some of them, but that's the going rate. And they can be a demon to work with customs. And I wanted to show you some of these others here. This is a Bad Mother. We've seen this one in the show. Has an opening hood there with some really nice details. It's also got an articulated wheelbase that turns around and does all sorts of kooky things. So if you're wondering how they're doing some of those lowrider customs, they're tearing this base off of this model and a few other models and just using those wheels. But this one, I've used these quite a bit with my customs. One thing to watch out for is the metal in a lot of these 100% Hot Wheels is either really fragile. I've literally had some of these fall apart in my hand, or it's thick and they're hard to work with. This Bad Mother tends to have really thick metal in it, where this little guy here tends to have very thin metal in it. And I find that they're kind of delicate. So if you're going to use those, just be aware. If you're going to pay a lot of money for that perfect car for your next custom, you may be disappointed when it blows apart, when your Dremel gets near it. But here's a black Bad Mother. I just put these out for examples. Again, articulating wheels on it. It's got the opening hood. Lots of nice little parts and pieces for customs. Here is the box. These guys tend to come in. Most of the boxes look about the same. I usually take them out of boxes. This is the only one I have left. And, well, I don't tend to collect these for the car. I tend to collect them for the parts. There were a lot of these. There was some weird stuff they put out with that 100% line. Okay, well, next, let's, you might be wondering what this is, and you're probably thinking, man, his little light station there is all trashy. Nope, this is the thing to talk about. So, I was mowing my lawn, and, well, not mowing my lawn, trimming my lawn with one of those cheap yard trimmers. You know, those, you trim your grass. Is that what they are? A trimmer? I guess it's a trimmer. And this is what holds this twine. This twine gets all wrapped around it. You can get this stuff at Home Depot. The reason I'm showing it to you is I'm trimming. My trimmer blows up. Literally, this piece goes shooting out. The clip that holds this on broke. It goes shooting out, and this stuff goes streaming across the yard. And this is the part that chops your weeds, right? Weed trimmer twine, I guess we call this. I don't know what it is. So the first thing I thought, besides, oh, my trimmer's dead, I need a new one, is this stuff you can paint. It's plastic, and you could use it for your pipes on your cars. I'll give you a sense of scale here. Let me use this one. Give you a sense of scale. It's about right for your pipes and so forth. And you can really wrap this and do some cool stuff with it. You can even heat it and kind of form it if you need it to stay in a shape. And I don't know that I've seen anybody else using this. Not that it's a fantastic idea or anything. I just wanted to share that with you. You've seen all sorts of things I've used, from styrene pipe to metal pipe to rubber tubing. I think this might be the better of all of them. I haven't tried it out. I just brought this to show you. So I'll show you some customs we make with that once we get going on it. So we shall see. Now, last but not least here, let me put this over here. I think that's 5 things. I probably didn't even count right. Oh well. You guys know how this show works. Is these. And I got these. I'm just going to throw them out here so we can get a view of these. These are Route 35. Or Highway 35. I always call them Route 35s. Some new ones. I got these for $2 each at the last car show I went to. They were in a bin. The cases aren't anything special on them. They're not in great shape. They're in plenty good enough shape to keep in there. These can be pretty rare. They were for the 35th, and where's my logo? There we are. They were from the 35th anniversary of Hot Wheels. I don't remember what year that was. I can probably look it up here. Was it 2002? Is that right? Yeah, 77, right? 76, 77? I think that's right. And it was kind of a sub-series or a series that was released. Some of these can be really hard to find. I don't think any of these are the hard-to-find models. They had racetrack sets with them. Some of the racetracks had specialty cars in them. They also had these sold through different vendors. I don't remember what. I think it might have been Mervyn's and Walmart, Kmart, something like that. I'll show you the ones I got, though. Some of these we've seen before. We've not seen this one. I don't have that one. That is Wild Thing. Does he have his name? Where's his name? It's probably right in front of me. I don't see the name. That's Wild Thing anyways, I think. Very cool graphics on these, by the way. I think these are some of the best graphics that Hot Wheels has put out. Each one of them came in 5. There are the 5 teams, I guess you call them. You can read those there. And then there are the ones in the Dune Rats series. I have most of those now. I did bring a few that are out of the package just to show you the graphics. We've already seen these. But look at the graphics on those. And they all had the co-molded tires. These are not rubber tires, but they're 2 pieces of plastic that are put together, or maybe 3. Can't tell. I think it's 2 pieces of plastic. Metal on metal, metal on plastic. Yeah, all of them plastic bases, metal bodies. Here's a Diora. Look at the graphics on that though, surfboards and everything. These were very cool. Here's a Nomad. That's from the Wave Riders, I think it was. Wave Riders? Wave Riders? Yeah, I think so. And then this one's one of my favorites. That is it Switchback? Is that his name? Backdraft. Backdraft with that surfboard in there and that weird Geiger-esque looking thing going on back there. Look at the graphics on those. Those are so cool. A few others we got. This one we've seen, I think. I don't know which car that is. Or the Nitrox. Get just some different views there. These came with a comic book. I don't think all of them did. All of these did, but I don't think all of them did. Here's another one. But for $2, I mean, if you see these for $2, even if they're outside the package and they're in decent shape, that is worth it. You could probably resell these for more than $2, but I'm keeping them because I'm never going to find them for $2 again. Came with that cool packaging. They had like a POG plastic dome blister pack there. This is Muscle Tone. That's Muscle Tone, I think. Oh, I could be looking on the back, I guess. It says on the back. There's the ones in this series. Yeah, that's Muscle Tone. This one was, who's that guy? Pontiac Firebird. There's those. This one, Scorchers. This guy is the Dodge Charger RT. And last but not least, I already have this one. He is the Toyota RSC. But very cool. There's one of the racetracks they came with. Even the racetracks were some of the best ones they put out. I do like those. Was happy to find them at the last show, and I figured there wasn't going to be a better place to put them. So that is going to do it for this episode. I hope this works out and the light was good. I will at least start getting these out here soon again, and we'll keep doing these favorite 5 videos. See you later, everybody. Bye bye.